angers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 days will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What news brings thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Send forth Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rides and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sun, with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of thy fancy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, naps, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong, valiant, and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not here before your grace consent to marry of Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, your father's word should be as God. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, though lacking your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked with my eyes.
But rather your eyes with his judgment must look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, know of your youth, examine well your blood, for if you do not wish to marry him, you can live the life of a nun, to grow, live, and die in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose on which his yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon betwixt my love and me, upon that day either concede to marry him or to the life of a nun.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander. Yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render to him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nadar's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, fair lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, but at the time being full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. Therefore, come Aegeus, come Demetrius, I have some private schooling for you both. For you, Hermia, look you of yourself, to fit your fancies to your father's will, which by no means I may extenuate, or to the life of a nun. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius, Aegeus, go along.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
Well, my love, why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could well, be tame them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross too high to be enthralled too low.
or else mismatched in respective years,
Oh, spite too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
Oh, hell, that was left by another's eyes.
or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, sickness, or death did lay siege to it, making it as momentary as a sound, as swift as a shadow, as short as any dream.
If then true lovers have been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her home remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to this place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that men have ever broke, and number more than woman ever spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, truly tomorrow will I meet with thee. Oh,
Keep promise, my love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again, unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Sickness is catching. Oh, were favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, for the world mine, Demetrius being baited. The rest I'd give to you to be translated. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's part.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers can such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I loved, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when the moon rises up, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in a wood where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of our counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us. And good luck, grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till deep morrow midnight.
I will, my Hermia.
Oh.
Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some, or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all that he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, thinks base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transform
call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then call the names of your actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick the Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will require some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole, in some measure, to the rest. And yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Earthly's rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break all locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now to the rest. This was Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein, a lover's more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming in.
That's all one. You shall plant any mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I will hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No, no, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Quince!
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it improvised, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I will play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar. You will hear the Duke say, let him roar. Again, let him roar.
And you should do it too terribly that you would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no choice but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gentle as any sucking dove. I will roar you and 'twere a nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard should I play it in?
Why, what you will. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night. And meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I would draw a bill of property such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Be there or be square.
Over hill, over dale, throughout brook, throughout briar, over park, over pale, throughout flood, throughout fire. I do wander everywhere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. I must go seek some dewdrops here and paint a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lava spirits, all be gone. The queen and all our elves come here anon.
My queen doth keep their revels here tonight. Take care your queen come not within their sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child knight of their trade to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. Now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cuts and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making white, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you they? That traits the maidens of the villagery. Those that hobgoblin call you in sweet talk. You do their deeds so they shall have good luck. Are not you they?
Thou speakst aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make them smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile.
ancient margins of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him, nor carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air. The rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of a crimson rose, and on old snows thin an icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is as in a mockery set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their commonplaces, and the amazed world by their switching now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Tanya cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set thy heart at rest. A fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a worshipper of my order, but she, being mortal, giving birth, did die. And for her sake I do rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
By how long in this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus's wedding day, if you will patiently dance at our round and see our moonlight revels go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall try downright if I longer stay.
Wilt go thy way, thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest the time I saw, but thou couldn't see, flying across the cold moon and earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took, and marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell off. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower, be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch to Tanya when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it a lion, a bear, a wolf, or a bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her boy to me. But if comes here, I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll stay, the other stayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, wood within wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, Get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather do I in plainest truth tell you I cannot, nor I do not love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more?
Ugh. Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wild hath no such heart as you. Run when you will.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fly, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo.
Ugh.
I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well. Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania, sometime in the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it so the next thing he espies may be the lady. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou me near the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen, Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 bye. La 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 bye. Never harm nor spell nor charm. Come, a lovely lady, nigh, so good night with lullaby. Weaving spiders, come not here. Hence, you long-legged spinners, hence. Beetles black, approach not near. Worm nor snail do no offense. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 bye. La 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 bye. Never harm nor spell nor charm. Come, a lovely lady, nigh, so good night with lullaby.
And
love, you faint for wandering the wood, and to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest as Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow to us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, Lysander! For my sake, my dear, lie further off. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now be sure my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off and human modesty.
Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all this rest.
Mood hath that wish, the wish's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this full hour's force in stirring love. Now yet silence! Who is here? Weeds of Athens, you know beware! This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Sure, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone. For I was thou to overrun. Stay! Don't kill me! Sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee, hence, and do not harm me thus!
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so!
I stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove?
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Oh, that a lady of one man refuse, should that of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from thy breast. I thee for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, oh, how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel brow. Lysander? What removed? Lysander, Lord! What out of hearing gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak on if you hear. Speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No, and I'll perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you will find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat, pat. And here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. And we would do it in action, as we would do it before the due.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By lacking a bonus fear!
I believe we should keep the killing out of it when all's done.
Not a whit. For I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we shall do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of their fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it. I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. But there is no more fearful wildfowl than your lion liver, and we ought to look to it. Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion. Nay, you must say his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus: I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed let him name his name and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so.
Yes.
But there is two hard things. That is, to bring moonlight in the chamber. For you know, Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight. One must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to disfigure, or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, huh? Some man or other must play wall. And let him have about him some plaster or some loam or some rough cast to signify wall. And let him spread his legs thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well.
Yes.
Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of our fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an author. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus that e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
I very must do, for you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose or the triumphant briar, as truest horse, that yet would never tire. I'll meet ye, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
9 is his tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that yet, that you answer to Pyramus. Pyramus winter, your cue is past. It is never tire. Oh.
As truest horse, that head would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine. This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, I've changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asshead of your own, do you?
No. Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this spot. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, that they will hear I am not afraid. You Zorcock, so black of hue with orange tawny bill, with Russell with his nose so true, and with little Will.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo brave, whose noteful many men doth mark, and dares not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again, for mine ears much never to thy note, and so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtues force doth perforce move me on the first view to say, to swear, I do love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. And yet, if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I will give thee berries to attend on thee. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready.
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesy.
Hail, mortal!
Hail! Hail!
Oh! I cry your worship's mercy heartily!
Come now, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeds sweeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
Folks, this intermission. Hope you're having a good time.
I wonder if Titania be awake wicked yet than what it was the next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove? My mistress with a monster in love, near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a cruel pack, rude mechanicals, who work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his seed and entered in a break. When I bid him at this advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed it on his head. Anon his he must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they spy, as wild geese in the creeping fowler eye, or russet-pitted troughs, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So at his sight, away his fellows fly, and at our step, your oar and oar when falls, he murder cries, and help from Athens calls. Their sense thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, they senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns that their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from yielders all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Tanya winked, and straightway loved an ass. This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do? I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side. When he waked, of force she must be eyed. Stand close. This is the same Athenian. This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? They press so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I would chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being horseshoes and blood, plunged it deep and kill me too. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murder look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this too, right, Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce vein. So here for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the
you in scorn. Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I bow, I weep. And vows so born in their nativity, all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! Goddess imperfect divine! To what my love shall I compare thine eye? Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss!
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do? Oh, but you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I'm sure you hate me with your hearts. Oh, you both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here with all good faith, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And of yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If I had loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest thy peril thou buy it dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found, my ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo! She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? All school days friendship, childhood innocence? Oh, and will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems you scorn me.
Have you not said, Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spur me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious and celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection? Oh, but by your setting on, by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do! Persever counterfeit set looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. The sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. Oh, but fare ye well. It's partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false which says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it.
Quick, come.
Where'd you take all this?
Away, you ugly troll!
No, he'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man. Go.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What greater harm do you do than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I, Hermia? Are not you, Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then, oh, the gods forbid, you left me in earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! Would have you come by night and stole my love's heart from him?
Fine, evade. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear? Impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she has made compare between our statures! She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she has prevailed with him. And are you so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low that I can reach my nails into thine
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in truishness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Get it!
But Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, and now, so you let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
What is that hinders you? Why get you gone?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little? Why will you suffer me to flaunt her thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf, you bee, you acorn.
You are to officiate in her behalf and scorn your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine, of most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by Jove.
You mistress, all this toil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, I, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a prey. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully. Believe me, Queen of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. So far, am I glad it did so sort, as this their dangling eye seem a sport. Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, lead them thus, till o'er their brows doth counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then take this herb and crush it into Lysander's eyes, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wanted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day. Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain! Drawn and ready, where art thou?
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander! Where art thou? Thou coward! Thou run away! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush here? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars, and wilt not come? Come, recreant! Come, thou child! I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on me.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, yet still dares me on. I come where he calls, and then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. I've fallen am I, in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me, come thou gentle day. For if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius, and revenge this spite.
Coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide thee! Abide me if thou darest! Thou broughtest before me, sifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face! Where art thou?
Come hither! I am here!
Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt abide this deer, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constrains me to measure out my cold length on this bank. My day's approach, look to be necessary.
Oh, weary night! Oh, long and tedious night! Abate thy hours, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detest. And sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company. Get the three? One more! Two of both kinds makes up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled in dew and torn in briers. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me to the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. All apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
mustard seed? Yes, scratch my head, mustard seed. I must to the barber, monsieur. Methinks I'm marvelous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear for music. Let's have the tongs and the bows.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
True, a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I had rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let not your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist, the female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes, and gentle pup, take this transformed scalp off the head of this Athenian swain, that he awaking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents than as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Come, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while, Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes. Sound, music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
All the forester! What nymphs are these?
My lord, this my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander. This Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Nadar's Helena. You know, I do wonder if they're being here together.
Perhaps they have come to observe the rite of May. But tell me, Aegeus, is it not the day for Hermia to make her decision?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Have woodbirds come to be but couples now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. Now I know you two as rival enemies, yet here you slept with no fear, hate, nor enmity.
I shall reply amazedly, my lord. Half sleeping, half waking. But as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here.
Enough! Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood. I in fury here to follow them. Helena in fancy following me. But my lord, I what not by what power? The object and pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But like in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health it has come to my natural taste. Now do I wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you unfortunate met. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. These couples shall be eternally knit with us at the temple. Away with us. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And he did bid us follow him to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let us follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey, ho! Peter Quince, flute, the bellows bender, stout the tinker, starveling? God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, far past with a man to tell what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he is to expound upon this dream. Thought I was. There is no man can tell what. Thought I was, thought I had. Man is but a patched fool if he is to tell what me thought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it at the latter end of a play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He hasn't been seen. He's been translated.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward. Doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he...
No, he had simply the best wit of any handicraftsman in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. And he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more merry. Emperor Sport had come forward. We had up and made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom! And the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged.
He would have deserved it.
Where are these lads? discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I am to tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything!
But let us hear, sweet bottom.
Not a word of me. Meet presently at the palace. And every man look o'er his part. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred! In case Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I shall have no doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy! No more words! Away! Go away!
"'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, more who reason comprehends, nor fact apprehends. The lover, the poet, and the lunatic are all of imagination compact. But here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and happy days accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait in your royal board, your walks, your bed.
Come now, what shall we have for us at this hour? What masks, what music? Call the lost strings.
Here, like this.
What shall we have for us at this anguishing hour? A tedious and brief scene between Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. A merry, tragical mirth. Tedious and brief, merry and tragical. That is hot ice and strange wondrous snow. How shall we find of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted. Tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus thereon doth kills himself, which I must confess when I first saw rehearsed, did make mine eyes water with more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter, never shed.
What are they that play it?
Hard-handed men that spoke in acid air, which never labored in their minds till now. For now they have toiled their unbreathed memories in this very play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, no, my lord, it is not for you. I have heard it suited as nothing in the world. Once you could find sport in their head.
I will hear that play. For nothing can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in. Take your places, ladies.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but in goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is, all for your delight, we are not here. That you should then here repent you, the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all you are like to know.
His speech was like a jumbled chain, disfigured and makes no sense. What is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, this is certain. This man with blind and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink. Poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall, that I, one snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall was a heavy thing, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loom, this rough cast, and this stone, doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire some hair and lime to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Ah, but Pyramus enters.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night, with hue so black! Oh, night, that ever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot! And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that standst between her father's ground and mine! Thou, oh sweet, oh lovely wall! Show me thy chink to blink through with mine eyne. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall! Through which I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall being sensible, methinks should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I to spy her through the wall. You will see. It will fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. These lips have often kissed thy stones with hair and lime lit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to see, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love thou art, my love I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss this wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou by Minnie's tomb meet me straightway?
Tight like tight
have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away, dog.
This is the silliest stuff I ever heard.
If we imagine them better, then they can prove to be better asses. Ah, but here comes a beast and a man.
You ladies! You whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monster smash that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rage and lion rough does roar. They know that I, as snug the joiner am, a lion fell, nor else a lion stand. For if I should as lion come and strive into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
This lion is of good conscience.
The very best of the beast that ever I did see.
This lad Thor, doubt the horn won't present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
Did Landorn doubt the hormone present? I, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be in the lanthorn, else he be the man in the moon.
Proceed, Moon.
I like to tell you to say that this lanthorn is the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. Ah, but silence! Here comes Fishby.
This is old Minnie's tomb, but where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, Moon.
Well moused, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful tool is here? Eyes, can you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies foul, oh fates! Come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude and quell!
Beshrew my heart, but I do pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, O nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which was the fairest dame that's lived, that's loved, that's liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, outside, and wound the path of Pyramus. I, that left path, where heart doth hop, thus die I, thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light.
left to bury the dead.
Iron War too.
No, I pray you, sir. The wall is down that part of their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray, for your play needs no excuse. Leave your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told me 12. Lovers, to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the morn. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled through heavy gate of night. Sweet lovers, to bed, and fortnight we hold in sweet solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf howls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, and the screech owl screeching aloud puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every one lets forth its sprite, in the churchway paths glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now our frolic! Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door. Through the house give glimmering light, by the dread and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar, and this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly. First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the rest bright bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue that create ever shall be fortunate, so shall all the couples three ever true and loving be. And the plots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand, never mole their lip nor scar, nor mark prodigious such as are despised in nativity shall upon their children be.
Trip away, make no stay.
Meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Bye.